A pleasant good evening to each and everyone in Georgetown, Guyana, the diaspora, and to other places in the world. Friends, today I'm going to discuss about what is taking place in the Middle East. And everyone know when I say the Middle East, you already know I'm talking about Israel, India, and others that follow with it. It seems like these politicians would rather blow this world up to set examples so nobody could bring them to trial for the wrong things they are doing around the world. That is why I take this opportunity to say this. First, let me send my condolence to the people all over the world who are fighting war for land, political power. I think it is time for y'all to stop this nonsense and sit and talk. Your enemy is your politicians all over the world. I'm not saying that you do not have good people along there trying to do good. But what can they do when out of every 10, 9 are corrupt, vindictive, and criminal-minded? It is time for the world to come together and demonstrate worldwide, India, Africa, wherever, Russia, Ukraine, even in Israel, for what is happening around the world. Today I have seen, and I have to congratulate Haiti, they have elected a leader. I hope the war there in the wrongful killing and burning and whatever was taking place will stop. Enough is enough. My neighbors in the West Indies, or in the Caribbean. I ask, what does it profit you to gain everything in the world that you desire, but yet lost your soul? Who have said it better than Jesus the Christ? What does it profit a man to gain the world and loses his soul? We are only in this world temporary. We have a right to have misunderstanding, but we also have a right to sit down and settle the differences. You kill me and I kill you, it will not solve the purpose. You will only breed more enemy down the road. So let me say I send my sympathy especially to the people in Israel who have lost their life on the 7th of October, but still think that matter should be investigated, because since that day of the accusation against Hamas, we are killing a lot of people, but we are not finding Hamas. But could it be the people who accuse Hamas was the one with the mask? Come on. I'm only asking question here as a free citizen living in the United States of America. What amazed me, so let me say my condolence to the Jewish people, also the Palestinians, today in question. They had found a graveyard in some hospital, and they found a lot of children bodies, young women, young men, old people, and they show like many was physically abused. They even open up some of them and maybe take their body parts. There's a lot of investigation. We are still killing UN workers. We are still killing journalists. But yet we sit down and we say enough, and we only giving lip service. What become of the United States of America, that sanctioned country because of simple things, but cannot sanction Israel for what they're carrying out in the 21st century? Whether you call it genocide, I call this murder. Thanks to the cell phone, now you could see, nobody can hide it. But the United States of America, the friend of Israel, refuse to take a legal role but just lip service. This great land of the United States of America are allowing a friend to bring us down. Politicians. These are the criteria. Politicians are the troublemakers, not preachers. In some country, there are Muslims versus Hindus and all of them versus Christianity. It's a religious conflict. We have the Taliban. We have some group, if you are not a Muslim, they kill you unless you convert into Islam. Friends, it's a shame. It's a shame. So I call upon you, the decent, honorable people in Israel and out of Israel, to protest against the wasteful killing of children, women, and others who have nothing to do with this. The 7th of October must be investigated. I know it will offend it. And I want to remind our Jewish brothers and sisters, friends all, during the time of Adolf Hitler, we heard about 6 million Jews, what he done to them, and yes, the wall was there fighting Hitler. You, the Jewish people, went all to Chile, Argentina, you, South America, looking for the Nazis. And today we are living to see what you are doing to people. You can hide them, bury them, but the world knows the truth. Yet the investigators are saying they have to investigate it. Well, if you find a massive graveyard where the body is fresh in decaying and bullet hole in them, what you have to investigate? It's a crime. There's no investigation there anymore. Come on. If a building is on fire, you want to know if it's electrical fire. Or you want to know if it's arson. But if the building finished burning, how you would find the proof? Friends, these are innocent people. I am not a Palestinian or a Jew, nor a Hindu, nor a Christian, or a Muslim. I believe in God, Bhagwan, Allah, and God. Man makes religion, God makes man. And today, we have a right to stand with our brothers in solidarity for a free Palestine. The decent people in Israel, our Jewish brothers and sisters, don't only protest for those who are you call that was kidnapped and holding as hostage. Since the 7th of October to now, you're bombing and killing. Do you not show me one, or show the world one Hamas fighters? Could it be the people with the mask? And what is questionable, you have some of the best security and the border situation. And yet, for all, you can't find it. And what at that special day this happened when everybody was asleep or the alarm system was off? I don't buy this, man. Why we cannot live together as one and enjoy God's world until we demise by the will of God and not by a brother, a thief, or a killer? My friends, I have seen a lot. And I must say this all in Guyana. This nonsense had happened in the 60s. And under the Burnham regime was a lot of killing, rape, kick down doors, bandit, and nothing happens. Guyana is no difference from Israel, what they are doing today under Burnham leadership, by the way. My friends, there is a God, and we believe in Him. He's slow but sure. We have to wake up and stand up for human rights, regardless of their language. These innocent children and women and men and women have been butchered and bombed by the Israel military. I look at the news on Al Jazeera. All the UN workers, they are killing. The kitchen people, you are killing. You are killing journalists. You are killing their family. It is time for the world to speak with one voice and call for the arrest of the cabinet ministers of war and others who are involved in massive killing of fellow humans on the 21st century. The United States of America have to stand firm and put an end to this, and England, and France, and who else backing Israel. Because you are aiding and abetting in murder, killing of innocent people. Friends, what you do not like for yourself, don't like it for others. I see all over this nation and around the world, university students, future leaders are speaking out and demonstrating. And in Columbia, New York, some ministers or maybe the professors or whoever say, expel those who protest. Well, what kind of war will this be? We condemn Adolf Hitler for massive crime against humanity. We go against many other dictators. But our hands are tied when coming to Israel. Friends, if you're a politician in Congress or the president and you have children, grandchildren, just look into their face and think of those innocent children in Palestine that is being murdered while we are backing the regime that murdering them. And when you open up your mouth, the first thing come out your mouth, anti-Semitic. We got to hold on it, anti-Semitic. What is anti if you're wrong, man? Too wrong don't be right. We are witnessing it. You drive them from one corner and slaughtering them, bombing where they are, and you are talking about anti-Semitic? Come on, man. Like the stupid black people who jump up when a police officer stop them. And if he's not black, and they are black, because I am black. Friends, we got to come off of this. I live in Georgetown, Guyana. I have witnessed a lot what black police have done to Indian, Amerindian, mixed race. But I never heard those mixed race, nor the Indian, nor the others, said to the black police, because I'm an Indian or a Coolie or a Chinese. No! We have to understand the language we use. Because you're black. Now the Jews, you're anti-Semitic. What the hell going on here? What is anti to witness? You're murdering people, raping and killing in some country. You're killing for religion. So what we must call it? Black people killing black people for religion. Arab killing Arab because of religion or wealth. Indian killing their mother and father. Poisoning their neighbors for property and money. What kind of Semitic we must say? Or because they're Indian or Chinese? Friends, be careful with the English language. If you cannot speak it, don't use it. There are no such thing as anti-Semitic when you are murdering children and others. So what we call Hitler. My friends, these politicians are destroying God's world. But you know something? I got to stop blaming the politician. We, the jackass who put them in power. Take Guyana, an Amerindian ambassador who represents Guyana. She speaks better than President Ali. Her vocabulary or English is well spoken. And she's an Amerindian. As you black people and Indians are saying Guyana, black people in Guyana education, y'all better swallow that saliva and let it cleanse your ignorance. You hear? She gave a wonderful speech and said to the United Nations that Guyana, to the Palestinian people, we have your back. And she talked about the dominant force, who's the occupier from 1947, what happened in 48. What happened in the 60s? And she let it be known in the United Nations. Guyana, have your back. Palestinian, let it be known to the ignorant black man and woman in Guyana and stupid Indian and man and woman. Listen to the native child of Guyana. She's sending a message, if she's not aware of it, that is those people's country. And those who's occupying it arrived in 1947. And since you, the black man in Guyana, the Caribbean, but Guyana, talking about emancipation, and the Indian talking about arrival, I hope you understand what she says. We have your back, Palestinian. Friends, due to technical difficulty, we'll have to stop and start again. How many minutes we had on there already? 40 went through. I know. Can't find the book. Can't find some book for that thing on she put. She had them right on the thing. Now she must have come away. No. She came down this morning.